in his very famous book, A History of British India, divided India into three periods. He explained the three periods were the Hindu period, Muslim period and the British period. And since he himself was a Britisher, he explained, the way in which he explained or put forward his ideas was the period of Hindu and Muslim period that he talked about was a period of atrocity, superstitions, caste differences and religious intolerance that existed. However, the British period he marked as a period of civilization, as a period of civilized societies with development of institutions, development of art, development of culture, and he explained further that if Britishers were given the real authority or they want to or they should conquer whole of the India so that they could civilize each and every corner of the world. So that was the views of Mill. Now, if I am a kind of common man or let's say a peasant of a village, what would be his perspective? His perspective would be much more different because he would consider this to be a kind of thing that has been highlighted with the perspective of a British Empire into India. So, with their sole goal of dominating the country, they considered themselves to be more superior and civilized. However, for a common man, they were putting up many atrocities. They were not governing or ruling the areas properly. For the common man, it was a very tough life. So, the perspectives differ from one man to another man. So, what history brings in is a kind of fusion of the various perspectives and a way forward that we should define in order to move. Now, later on, we talked about three divisions: the ancient India, the medieval India and the modern India. Now, modern India was the India that talked about the ideas of equality, liberty, fraternity that we all talk about under the Constitution of India when we sum it up. However, this medieval period did not have any traces of the elements of modern India because equality, fraternity, liberty were not the concepts that were popular during the medieval period. However, the colonial period is considered a period where there was no equality, no freedom, and it was a kind of the British rule, and every local Nawab and the local people have to subjugate to the British Empire. The economy was highly controlled and the revenue collection, which was key during that time, was also very controlled and collected by a very few. Now, this colonial period led to colonization of the country, and colonization means technically that one country subjugates over the other country and try to bring in the changes in the form of social changes, political changes and economic changes in the country.